So now we're going to do the second layer pattern that we use predominantly on long hair, which is rounded layers, or when you do an exam, it's classed as a 1-3-5 layer. As you can see, just that kind of, this has just been allowed to dry its natural fall while I've just had a quick drink, and it's just fell straight into shape. You've got that opening through the front, but we've retained those corners. So we're going to use this rounded layer pattern on hair that's quite coarse and quite dense. Medium to fine, we would use square layer, because it's only going to layer the perimeter. This one, we're going to use, it's going to be for medium to coarse hair with high density, lots and lots of hair. The section pattern is very, very similar to what we would do when cutting a square layer. A starting position is exactly the same. So firstly, I'm going to take the sides out of this section and remove this. We don't want that yet. Keeping it nice and clean. Again, I said when we did long one length, clean sections. I know for the ladies that came and did our EPA, both of them commented how cleanly all our kind of learners work. So let's keep them sections nice and clean. I'm going to go to this back. I'm just going to have to slightly lower down because I'm not 6'6". Okay. Just watch that moisture content. Again, from the top of the apex. Remember, starting position is the apex to the peripheral ridge. Everything's pulled up vertically. The big difference for a rounded layer, everything is pulled out diagonally. So we're not on that angle, we're on that angle. So that's going to remove more weight out of that midsection. Okay? So we're down to the occipital bone. The occipital bone is that little jutty bone we've got that's in the middle of the back of the head. Some are more protrude than what others are. So my lady doesn't have an occipital bone, but we'll pretend that it's here. I'm going to pull that out. And that's his guide, and that's his previous guide. We're not layering it through anymore through this top section. We're taking it out of this middle section. We're going to take a step. Exactly the same. Pie sections, working round radially. That's the same, but you can see there that we're removing through that middle. Take a step. And now stood directly behind. Okay. Because of the density of this doll's head, I am now going to start to pull every section back to its previous section. So this section is going to come back towards the crown, that one towards the crown, that one towards the crown. Because I want to protect this front a little bit. Because although this doll's head is quite thick here, the density is nowhere near as much in the front, which is like a normal client would be. So I'm going to take this section, I'm going to pull it back to its previous. Still working on that diagonal angle. So I'm just going to kind of just turn around so you can see from front. That's the angle we're working on. Remember, when we were doing a square layer, everything was coming straight up. Now we're working out everything's coming out. 1-3-5. One of the easiest ways that I've used in previous classes is I want you to kind of think about this as a 20p piece. If that's the top of a 20p piece, the angle that's created off either side is exactly 130 degrees. So if you imagine a square layer as the top of a 20p piece, then you can understand that the angle from there is going to be 1-3-5. And this is about body position and remembering that angle. Square layer, rounded layer. Another vertical section, pull that back towards the crown because I want to protect this front. Then the final one, pull it back towards this front. Now, what do we do after we've done every section? We do a cross check. Now, unlike with square layer where we can pull everything up vertical and it will be exactly square, we've got to do this in bands because we've cut this on this angle. So that is shorter than what that is, so can't travel to that to check it. So you're going to do it in bands, so band 1, band 2, band 3, all independent bands. So I'll just kind of slide just on the side of it so you can see. So I'm going to take a band 1, I'm going to elevate it up. Now this should go short to long because we've over directed the hair back, so it will go short to long. There we go, you can see that angle, short to long, protecting the density at this key area. Put that to the other side, band 2. Elevate up, again, short to long, and then finally band 3.